Africa is hosting the 19th Meetings Africa Conference at the Sandton Convention Centre. It's organised by South African Tourism in partnership with the Gauteng Tourism Authority and Johannesburg Tourism. Really, the event is to spotlight the continent's diverse destinations under the theme Africa's success built on quality connections. Let's cross to Sakina Kamwendo. She is there and she'll bring us more from Meetings Africa. Sakina, good morning once again.
Well, good morning, Leanne, and of course, welcome back to the Sandton Convention Tourism. It is a tourism centre for all intents and purposes, but of course, Meetings Africa, as you said, the 19th edition. That's what we're here for. And I must say, it's quite exciting taking a walk around. The event has, of course, reached capacity for exhibitors this year. And as you mentioned earlier, Leanne, we also have some new entrants making their debut here on the exhibition floor at Meetings Africa. But I'm joined right now by the host region, Gauteng, and of course with me is Noni Kubega. She's the Executive Director, Convention and Events Bureau at Gauteng Tourism Authority. Morning, Noni.
Morning.
So you must be so excited. I mean, everything has gone according to plan. Sold out the space in terms of the exhibitors, over 8,000 meetings confirmed. You must be happy.
I'm excited. That means economic impact in our province. So it's very exciting to host this particular event as it brings billions of rands in the province.
And let's talk to that a little bit, because people often ask, you know, of what good would an event like this be to a city or a region like Gauteng? And I was looking at the numbers for last year, for example, just in terms of job creation, 770 jobs, and talking about direct impact. So let's talk about those numbers and what it ultimately means to the city and to the province.
So what it means that there is job creation. Remember, when we do such events, it's not about showcasing only the province and what the province has to offer, but it's about job creation, making sure that our SMMEs down there in the township and the rural of the rural and the villages get businesses. So it is a conduit to bring business into the destination. How do we bring business? The fact that we invite international buyers and local buyers and also corporates, invite them to come and have their meetings, not only in Gauteng, but in the rest of Africa, because what we want to do is to increase the visitor economy for Africa.
But as the Gauteng Tourism Authority, you also would love to have a healthy chunk of that happening right here. So what are you doing in that regard?
You know, what we're doing is that we're now increasing our pipeline. The events that we will have now, the pipeline is up to 2029. And remember, if you don't have a pipeline, it's very, very difficult for you to host events. And hosting events means that people will sleep in the province, which will increase bed nights. The hotels will be full. And as the hotels are full, people will be employed. Food and services will be bought from different suppliers. So it's just a value chain, not just ending in a meeting, but also including other areas such as transportation, taxes, customs, events, entertainment, our artists, because they need to entertain during the gala dinners. So it's a value chain that everyone benefits from one event only. So such events will bring more events into the destination, not only a small event, but major events that will happen in the next few years.
You look at the numbers here, Noni. 2024, Meetings Africa contributed 420 million rand to South Africa's economy. And of that, 145 million rand was direct, as in direct impact. So you could see that immediately the places around here, the hotels, all the establishments around here, that was immediate impact of 145 million rand.
Yes, and it's not only that, it's a continuous contribution, because we are counting the 2024 one, but we're not counting the indirect that has gone through to the rest of Africa for the offerings and everything that they've received last year. So it's more than that, but we are excited with that injection as it contributes to our economy.
And of course, it is still growing. It's growing every year.
It's growing.
Now, the new entrants, very exciting. You know, if you look at a country like Chad, for example, let's talk about these new entrants and of course, how the event is expanding.
You know, in our world, we would like to see all 54 African countries here. We're excited with the 27 that are here. We are saying, let's work together. We are not competing, but we are doing what we call competition, where we collaborate and compete together so that we are able to take the chunk of the meetings from the European countries and other countries. So we'd like to make sure that the region, which is Africa, grows in terms of meetings, because we can do the meetings around the region, not only depend on other continents. So we are growing the African economy as a continent, but also making sure that the injections, they go to also the new entrants. We welcome the new entrants, and we're inviting other African countries that are not here to join us next year and make this bigger than what we have now.
Well, Noni Kubega, thank you so much from the Gauteng Tourism Authority, speaking to us about the event and the impact. And it is massive, as Noni says, not only to the local economy, but to the regional and the continental economy as well.